if Nottingham Forest, and okay, we've still got the business end to go, but if Nottingham Forest win the FA Cup and finish Champions League, is Nuno not manager of the year?
Yes.
Is that not? Does he have to be manager of the year? He does, doesn't he?
Yeah, it has to be. And by the way, 1-3 is a bit tight considering Forest beat them. That was at the game 2 or 3 weeks ago.
And I completely take your point, and I'm going to get battered by Forest fans, but Arne Slot, if Liverpool win the title in his first season, taking over from Jurgen Klopp, he will be manager of the year.
Oh.
Anyway, look, Forest have A, got to win the FA Cup, and B, got to get into the Champions League yet, neither of which are done and dusted. A big week of racing, isn't it, Steve-O? Grand National coming up. I mean, look, the Grand National used to be perceived as an absolute lottery that anything could win. Do you think that those times have changed?
To a degree. I mean, look, we get classier horses in it, which was a planned route to go down by the authorities. They wanted the better horses, but this year in particular is almost going to be a bit of a throwback. It's 7-1 the field at the moment. We got joint favourites, 2 Irish trained horses in Tenth Raffles and Stumptown. Yeah. Last year's winners in there, I Am Maximus Hewitt. It's going to be wide open on the day, and it is still, Jeff, it is still the one day that the wider population come out and have a flutter. We estimate it'll be about a third of the adult population will place a bet on this race. So look, it isn't quite as, the lottery that it perhaps once was, but it's still a brilliant spectacle. And I think the sun's going to shine. It's going to be a brilliant 3 days up there. It's not just about the Grand National at Aintree, of course. We've got some brilliant racing on the first 2 days. We're going to see Constitution Hill try and get back to winning ways. His stablemate, John Bon, also trained by Nicky Henderson. He's on a redemption mission after Cheltenham. So there's some brilliant subplots, but when it all builds up to the race on Saturday, we could be around sort of 8-9-1 the field. It could be a cracker.
Ali McCoist is with me. A lot of reaction to from Nottingham Forest fans. Ben, the Forest fan, he sort of sums it up. He said, Jeff, listen, mate, as Sam and Jordan once said, Slot inherited a Ferrari, Nuno inherited a clapped-out Fiat. So how can Slot be manager of the year? And I've got a West Ham fan saying the same sort of thing. Let me just tell you, people got short memories. At the start of the season, how many people tipped Liverpool to win the Premier League? 1. And I'm looking at you right now. 1. Okay? Jamie Carragher didn't think his old side would win the Premier League. Gary Neville didn't think that Liverpool would win the Premier League. Ali McCoist did not think that Liverpool would win the Premier League. Opta gave Liverpool a 5% chance of winning the Premier League. So Forest fans, by all means, sing the praises of Nuno, suggest that he should be manager of the year. And I'm not going to argue with you a great deal, but don't tell me that Arne Slot took over a team where everybody expected him to win the league, because that is just nonsense.
Just for a bit of balance here, I would like to ask you a question. How many people out there had Forest finishing in the Champions League places and in the semi-final of the FA Cup?
Well, funnily enough, one person did it. Oh, no, all right. I'm not claiming that one. We all thought, of course we did. We all thought Forest would be struggling down there near the foot of the table. Nuno's done a staggeringly brilliant job. But the winner of manager of the season, it's normally the side who wins the Premier League. That's all I'm saying. And I think, it's sort of invidious to compare achievements. Yeah. Slot's achievement would be brilliant, and so would Nuno's.
Correct.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.